Mm. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So we are ready to discourse, analyze, dissect one of the ladies of Three Housewives of Lagos. Okay, so we are talking about Caroline Hutchins today, and we are also going to discuss about the reunion. Okay, so yeah, our sound is on point. We always double check that. You can see me, I'm full of smiles, and you can tell. Let me close this door a bit. All right. You can see that I'm full of smiles. That can tell you that this gist is going to be hot. So make sure you sit tight if you're watching the replay and enjoy from the beginning to the end. Okay. Don't skip. Don't just jump in and jump out at any point. Okay. And if you're coming in, feel free to say hello. Okay. Anyways, that being said, I remain your girl, Octavia Cora, okay? And this is Trending Gist with Octavia Cora. Now, feel free if you want to join the conversation, join in, let us talk, okay? This is a discussion. There's so much drama going on. I love the show. The ladies, in my opinion, they delivered. The breeze is kind of pushing the door and closing the door, and it's windy in the islands. So yeah, sorry, I'm trying to get something to wedge the door. Anyways, okay, I see we have someone here. You can say hello. If you want to join in the conversation, let me know. Anyway, so yes, we are going to start by analyzing what is going on with one of the ladies, Caroline Hutchins. When we finish talking about Caroline, then we're going to dive into the reunion, okay? So do not go anywhere. If you enjoy gist like this, trending gist, politics, world news, reactions, anything fun, pop culture, everything we talk about on this channel is a fun filled channel. Okay, so feel free to subscribe, turn on notification, tell your brothers, your sister, your aunties, your uncles, everybody to subscribe. Okay, so we can dissect together. All right. Ah, God. You all know how the Real Housewives of Lagos ended. If you do not know, then please go to my channel. Just as you click on the tab, just tap that my profile photo, okay? As the channel opens, you will see homepage video playlist. Click on the playlist, okay? You will see different playlists. Click on the one that says The Real Housewives of Lagos. I have all the downloads there, okay, where I review the show and I give you all the gist. So if you want to catch up and understand what I'm talking about here right now, at least go and watch the last episode 12, the episode 12, okay, which was the last episode, because now we're waiting for the reunion that is coming up July. All right. So Showmax actually released a sneak peek of what is going on. So there's a whole lot to talk about. So let us go in and start talking about Caroline first, and then we will slowly get into the reunion. Okay. The wind is so strong, it's pushing this thing seriously. Like you cannot even hold it. Let me see. So sorry. I don't want the door to be open. Anyways, so let's start by talking about Caroline. So Caroline just celebrated her birthday. Now there's a whole lot to talk about. Okay, I don't even know where to start from. Caroline just celebrated her birthday. People were wishing her happy birthday. You know, people celebrating with her. She released videos of her celebrating and where she was celebrating and popping things and things like that. You know, Caroline, she loves having fun. And now, before then, let me quickly tell you people that Choma and Iyabo went on the podcast. You know, they have this The Real Housewife podcast where they bring the ladies in and they ask them different questions and they talk about things that didn't come up in the show and all of that. It was about an hour long. I watched it on Facebook where they had posted the podcast. I watched it, but I didn't watch all of it. Iyabo and Choma, mostly Iyabo. Iyabo was talking a lot, according to them, and Iyabo. Iyabo had a whole lot to say. And Choma also was confirming, concurring, agreeing to what Iyabo was explaining to the host of the podcast. Okay, so there is just so much. So now Caroline has been fuming on Twitter. Okay, I can pull up Caroline's tweets. Okay, it is hellish. It is something else. Caroline called Choma out, telling her to take it easy and allow her Botox face to relax, shading her here and there, saying you don't have to go on that podcast and lie. So many, like it just keeps going. Okay, and then Iyabo too took to Showmax, I think the official page, where they actually wished Caroline happy birthday, which they always do, right? Because uh she went there and she went there and she dropped a very shady, or should I call it the shadiest happy birthday wish I've ever seen anyone wish to anyone, okay, in this life. The shadiest. Okay, so now the age thing, this whole thing has to do with age. Caroline posted, about, we're going to pull it up, okay? So we read Caroline's post. Okay, so let me quickly go over to Instagram and go to Caroline's page and pull this up. Caroline. Um, Caroline Hutchings. Great. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Okay, so this is Caroline's post. Wait. And here, there's her mom, her, and then her daughter. Okay, I think she was trying to debunk this whole thing. So when Caroline posted about her birthday, people had a lot to say. Let me see if I can find that post where she posted about her birthday. Yeah, she said haters gonna, okay, potatoes and all of that. Let me see. Um, there's maybe she did that post on Twitter. I don't see it here. Okay, so I think that particular post was on Twitter. But she posted also like new stage 35 and all of that, saying she's 35 years old and new age and new expectation, new everything, wishing herself happy birthday. Her fans were wishing her happy birthday and all of that, but some people were quick to call her out, saying that she is lying about her age, that she cannot be 35 years old, that she's older. Some person said she's 40, some people said she's 46. That's where Iyabo came in, where I was saying earlier that Iyabo gave the shadiest happy birthday wish I have ever heard, where Iyabo said, happy birthday, I'll be happy 46th birthday and blah blah blah. So I feel like that was really shady. I was just laughing, but I knew that Caroline was not going to see that as funny. There was another lady, 18 something. The lady came out claiming that she had worked with her many years ago when she co-produced the movie that Caroline was featured in. Because Caroline used to be a Nollywood actress. She stopped after she got married to the Danjuma man, the Nigerian billionaire, okay, Danjuma. Okay, so that was when she stopped acting. But she's a face that people know in the industry. She does even musical videos with Nigerian artists and things like that. She's just been in entertainment industry. Her face is known. All right. So this lady is claiming that as at when she did that project with Caroline, that she was 22 and Caroline was, I don't know, 26 or 20 what or something. Or no, she said she was 18 and Caroline was either 22 or 24. And now she's in her 40s or so, according to her. And then how can Caroline be 35 if she that was 18 then is now in her 40s, and then Caroline is claiming 35 now? So people just kept bashing her, and I think someone even pulled out a Google, they did Google search on her, and on Google it states that she's 36, and it talked about who she was married to, kids, and blah blah blah. But now Caroline is saying that if you're reasonable enough, if you are an intelligent person, then at least you know that anyone can create anything on Wiki. I guess she's talking about Wikipedia also. Anybody can create anything and make it edit it and make it fit their narrative and upload it up there. That how can she be 40 something or going to her 50s? So this is what she posted, a whole long story. I guess she was just over it because people kept talking about it, dragging it and dragging it that she's not 35, she's lying and all of that. So she shared this post that I just showed you people, that she's with her mom, herself, and her daughter. I didn't want to use this photo because of the little girl. If the little girl was not there, I would have used it for the thumbnail. Anyway, so she wrote this. She said, "Trilogy. This is my mom who is in her 50s. So how in God's name will I be 46?" With plenty question mark. And she continued, "This is funny. This is funny." And she said, "Am I reducing my age because," and she did, it's so hard to see. I don't know how people even do it. And she did number one, number two, number three, up till number eight. Okay. Like she's giving eight reasons. Like people should tell her why she will reduce her age. If she's 46, why would she say she's 35? And she gave these eight reasons. So I will start from the beginning to read again. So she said, so trilogy. This is my mom who is in her 50s. So how in God's name will I be 46? Am I reducing my age because, number one, I need a job in a company? I am the CEO of mine. Number two, reducing my age for Nollywood. An actor can act both young and old roles. Makeup can be applied. Number three, uh, I am reducing my age because of school. I have enough certificates already. Number four, reducing my age because of relationship. A good man will love his woman regardless of her age. Number five, reduce my age for your validation. I don't give two F. Okay, I don't give two fucks. I don't give two F's about you, sugar. Number six, not everyone in a class are the same age. In secondary school, I had people 5 years older than me in my class. In university, my assistant rep was 45 years old. In my master's, my class rep was 23 and I 34. My MBA, I had both young and old. Number seven, just because you acted a movie with me does not mean we are the same age. Now, that was to the lady that called her out saying that she's lying, that they worked together and it can be that she's 35. I think so. I think that's why she included that one in number seven. Number eight, she said, you are asking for my birth certificate. Have you seen your own mother and father's birth certificate before? Three question mark. Caroline is fuming. Let's keep going. It's a lot. And she said, that it took you time to achieve something in life does not mean I have to run your race. We have different glory and destiny. And you started school late and failed entrance exam a couple of times is none of my business. We don't have the same IQ. Stupid. This is crazy. We don't have the same IQ. Stupid people saying they watched me as a kid. I was in the industry for only 2 years before my marriage. Bomboclat. What do you say? You don't know what you say? What a guan. Some who has joined in the whole thing. Okay. Let me read that again, okay? What you say, okay? This is some you gotta be say you know. Okay, yeah. She said, I was in the industry for only 2 years before my marriage. Bombo clat. I'm always laughing when I have to say, okay, she said, Bombo clat can't stand my glory. She continued, are you aware Wiki, I think which is Wikipedia, so are you aware Wikipedia can be created and edited by anyone, and not everything on Google is fact. Even even Christ was married. Really, I've not seen that one. This that she said here. She said, even Christ was married on Google. To the clowns talking unintelligently about my age, mind your business that pays you. Any age, race, class can act a movie. Anyone can be a star at any age. No rules to follow. Yes, I am 35 years old, and this will be the last time I will address this. I don't need to be an old woman to achieve anything or be an actress. Success and luck comes with comes to anyone when it is their time. Focus on making money. My sparkle will keep hurting your eyes, hon. Hmm. So that's what Caroline had to say, okay? Caroline was not having it like at all, at all, at all. She was not having it that people were um, calling her out and insinuating that she was older than her age. But me personally, if you ask me, I my thoughts, okay, I would say there's no reason or there was no reason for her to even respond. Do you get? There was no reason for her to respond because the more you respond, the more you're fueling the fire. You get because people will keep digging in because now they understand that what they are saying really gets to you. It hurts you, makes you angry, upset. So they will just keep pushing and keep poking you. So you will just keep puking, keep vomiting out things. So, Caroline, you better ignore because the show is still fresh in people's mind and people are trying so much to push you people to get a whole lot out of your mouths. So at this point, it's just better you don't speak, don't say much, don't it's your birthday, enjoy yourself, celebrate whatever age you choose. It's your business, like you said, it's nobody's business. So people are calling you out. I'm just gonna say ignore them and just do you because now all six ladies, you should remember that you all have your fans. Okay. So other fans, people that love A and don't love B, might want to just take side and use that to poke you, use this opportunity to poke on you, you get. And now the last episode, you were one of the you not that you were one, you were the center of the whole saga because it was you, Choma, and Yabo, you get, and you and Choma was butting heads. So Choma's fans will try to poke on you the same way your fans will try to poke on Choma. Yabo's fan will try to poke on you also, and all just it just goes round around. Tiana, all of you in the group, Laura, Miriam, Tima, all of you, all of you, all of you, you all have your fans in your crowd. Okay, so just ignore. And that being said, jumping into the other, like I was talking about the podcast, yes, after the whole thing ended, they have this podcast, but I don't know why that podcast is not that popular because I've not heard a whole lot of people talk about it, and I don't even know the name. I was searching on YouTube, I couldn't find it. How I even knew that they had a podcast was through Fumi Void on YouTube. The dramatic lady, I just love Fumi. I love Fumi the way she does her reviews. She has her channel is like she does reviews. She reviewed movies. She also did review on the Real Housewives. She was also on the podcast with some of the girls, and so that she shared a bit of it and all of that. That's how I knew that there was even a podcast that where they talk about this whole thing. But I was searching on YouTube and I couldn't get the name. I couldn't find it. So I'm not sure on what platform they're doing their podcast or they don't release to YouTube. Or if they do, it's hard to find. Anyways, but I saw it on Facebook also. I just stumbled across it. Then I remembered I had watched it on Fumi's channels. I said, let me check it. And I listened to it. That was when I heard Laura and Yabo. That was when I heard Laura and Iyabo spilling a whole lot of tea. So after they finished spilling tea, for sure, Caroline was not excited. Now I don't know why Caroline was not invited to that podcast too, because the saga was between the three of them. So I feel like if they will bring Choma and bring if they will bring Choma and they're going to bring Iyabo, they should have just brought on Caroline also, so she can say her own part. But Caroline was not. I don't know if they reached out or whatsoever. But anyway, they said a lot. So Caroline took to her Twitter to tweet, and I was like, "You didn't need to lie." She started shading Choma that Choma feel the Choma should relax her Botox face and all of that, and she didn't need to go up there to go lie about everything. So now it's this one's word against this one. Okay, now one is saying this is truth, this is what happened. The other one is saying you're lying. Okay, so in the reunion, we're going to find that out. But the sneak peek that Showmax posted, they posted it on their Instagram. It is on their Facebook. Or it is on their YouTube channel also. Okay, Showmax. If you want to see it, go check it out. Okay, because we cannot share these things. If you share, you're going to get copyright claim, the copyright strike whatsoever. So you cannot see the clip just like that. Some people might risk it to share, but I don't advise you do, because you're going to get a strike. Anyways, go to their channel and check it out. It is hot. It was a hot mess. Like, be expecting. If you didn't watch the show, don't worry, just keep the date. Do not miss it, because the review is the review of this, the reunion, is going to be something else, I believe. Even if you watch 10 people reviewing this reunion, or even 100, 150, 1,000 persons telling you about it, you will not be bored hearing it, because it was hot. The ladies came in prepared. Let's start with their looks. The ladies looked good. They looked good. Like, their outfits, they all gave us this whole Africanness. Okay, do you want to see the level of beads in Iyabo's neck? Okay, I think Iyabo was giving us like an Edo princess vibe, like the the Edo, like it's name of people, Edo, Benin City, yeah, of Nigeria. That's south, yeah. So when I just saw them, I was like, come on. And I think Iyabo came in with the Yoruba traditional, like, they were all looking good. They were all looking good. Although I didn't understand what Choma was coming in with, but yeah, the outfits were so good, and they gave us traditional. When you say traditional, like traditional to the highest, their look was on point. And guess what? Who is the host? The host is Uti. Sir Uti, as he is called on social media, all his handles is Sir Uti. Sir Uti was the host. It was messy. It was full of drama. Okay, the sneak peek, they showed us where Choma and Tiana was going head to head. Okay, Tiana was calling out Choma, and Choma was telling her that you're jealous. I don't know why you're jealous. Do you like, focus on you and do you. I don't care about what you do. I don't put my mouth or get involved in what you do. So you just focus on you, and I focus on me, like I've always been doing. And I feel like you're very jealous. And Tiana lost it. If you remember, Tiana was keeping it cool throughout the show. I said it from the beginning when I was reviewing. I said some of these ladies are not showing their true colors, including Iyabo. A lot of them faked it. Just few of them were able to show that, yes, you know few of them were able to show that, yes, so, like, we are here, something is pop. I felt like some of the ladies were not showing their real color. Likes of Laura just came in like, this is who I am, Lara, all of that. Tima said that the same stuff. Chuma and the rest, they were not really, 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 really there for me. Like, I felt like Chuma, Tiana, and Iyabo, they were really holding back on a whole lot, including Caroline. Okay, I feel like they were kind of being very careful. Okay, so that's why at the end, when Choma and Caroline fell out, when they clashed, I was like, now you people are talking. You were all pretending that we're so much alike. It was obvious that both of you were not, you don't have so much in common the way you try to make the rest of the group, what you're trying to make the rest of the group believe. You people didn't have so much in common, but yeah, okay, it's a reality TV show. That's just what it is. Some people will try to hold back and all of that. But Tiana lost it. Tiana lost it. Like, she was like, if you talk to me, Choma, if you talk to me in that manner, I'm going to slap you. And as she was saying it, she was flying from her chair, landing on Choma. But before she could do that, Iyabo had thrown herself in between the both of them, so she didn't get to hit her. But then the host, Uti, actually disappeared. We did not see Uti at all. I don't know if Uti can stand the drama that is coming, because all the ladies are hot. And I believe this reunion, what they did not say in the show, they're going to say it all. They're going to voice out, and all their anger, everything, the explosion is going to be on this reunion. The reunion is going to be hot. So prepare yourself and get ready for the review of the reunion of the Housewives of Lagos. It is hot, and it is a hot mess. Okay, the ladies delivered. They all did. They did fantastic job. Those people giving us the whole pretentious character and all of that, the overdoing people. Yeah, okay, let's talk about the fight between Tiana and Choma. Do I feel like Tiana is jealous of Choma? No, but I'll tell you what I think is going on. Tiana is threatened, because if you remember, Tiana keeps saying on the show that me, I came here to market, or me, I came to do business. Tiana came in. If you notice, every small opportunity that she can chip in her business and everything, and like, this is what I do, she went on and she took all the opportunity to do that. I think Tiana was coming into the show feeling like, okay, because I'm the celebrity stylist, I'm going to outshine all of them when it comes to fashion sense, fashion this. I'm going to be the talk of town. Like, I'm going to be the talk in town. Okay, everybody, social media, you get, everybody's going to be talking about my style and everything. Okay, I think that's what she had in mind, because she could kind of second guess what the other ladies are going to bring. Not as if they're all good, but she knew that she was going to stand out. She's going to pull some crazy stunts that the other ladies might not be comfortable pulling, and that is going to land her where she wanted to be. But she did not anticipate that Choma is going to prepare so good that whoever styled Choma, salute. Or should I say salute? The person that styled Choma for this show, the person is fantastic. Every piece that they picked us was actually premeditated. It was planned. Like, they put in their time to plan, calculate this whole they planned it and calculated this whole thing. You get? So it was fantastic. I can tell you that much. It was awesome. So I feel like Tiana got threatened. You get? Give me a second. Okay, so I feel like Tiana at the point got threatened. She didn't expect what was coming, like Tiana just did not see this coming. She didn't. Trying to adjust a bit. That's my little one woke up so I can see her. Anyways, Tiana did not anticipate that Choma is going to come with some piece that is it's catchy. Like, this is what they use for the runway. Okay, she did not just expect that. Okay, she knew they were all dressed to kill, but she did not know that those little twists that she knows how to twist, Choma will go and meet someone that also knows how to do that, because Choma wanted to be the center of attraction also. So both of them kind of had the same goal unknowingly. Like, it was not planned. They didn't, well, I don't know. It's a reality TV show. It could be that it was planned, okay? Because, you know, some of them are made to look jealous, some of them are made to look like they have inferiority complex, and so many other things. So it's a reality TV show. There has to be a storyline to make it fun. So I totally get that, and I do agree with the storyline. I don't think that's their real personality in real life. I don't think any of the ladies know. I just feel this is a show, and they signed the contract. They were being paid well, I believe. Although there were complaints here and there from Carolyn that kept tweeting and tweeting and tweeting and all of that, saying, like when she said she asked for food, they ignored her. And when she talked about how they had lesser room than the amount of people that were available, and then she had to share room with Choma, which she hated. Yeah, okay, she wanted her privacy. although she and Choma, they were best of friends, but she just wanted her privacy according to her. So Choma and Caroline complained about a whole lot. Like, if we want to talk about things that Caroline complained about, we can actually do a whole different live stream and pull out all her tweets. Caroline, if you're not following Caroline on Twitter, you're missing out. Caroline is super active on Twitter. She keeps tweeting anything. If you say one thing to her, she's tweeting. She's tweeting. She doesn't waste her time. Like, she doesn't have time to say, I'm gonna. She goes straight to Twitter and she responds to you. She responds to her what are they called? She responds to her fans. She even fights with them. There's a war that is going on Twitter with this age team bashing her. They are calling her out. She's bashing them back, insulting them, insulting their parents, insulting everybody, and all of that. So, do I think it is a jealousy thing? Like, a lot of people feel that Tiana is jealous of her, Choma. I don't think Tiana is jealous of Choma or any of the ladies, because she had a goal, she had a plan, and she never thought that any of the ladies will have similar plan, being that they all do different type of businesses. They're all in the showbiz entertainment thing, but kind of in a different way. Laura, an influencer, um Iyabojo, actress, and some other gigs and businesses. She has, I think, clothing lines and shops, and that she sell clothes, jewelry, things like that. Tiana, empire, different businesses, many. Uh, Caroline into construction and whatnot. Choma into, want to venture into construction and things like that. But Choma, I think, is into uh, events management plans, and Choma good hair anyways. So she also owns a business, a hair business with someone. So they all have multiple businesses they do, but their lines kind of differ. It's kind of connected, but it's not the same thing. They're not doing the same thing. So I think she came in with the goal of, I am here to sell my business. I am here to put myself out to the world, because this is a show that I know a whole lot of people will be interested in. So this is an opportunity for me to market myself to a bigger and a wider audience. I think that's what Tiana came in, the mindset. So she was trying to pull off all these kind of runway looks and things like that. Never in a million times did she ever think in her mind that any of the ladies will come in with similar type of idea, because she will be feeling like they too want to pitch their businesses and what they do. And because nobody's doing the same thing with her, she didn't feel threatened. She didn't even think twice about the whole thing. Like, I should have a plan B, plan C, plan D, plan whatever, until plan Z, to plan Z. I'm going in there. I don't know. So what if someone else to have? And of all the ladies, the last person you will want to even think that will come with that will be Choma, because Choma is into hair and she has like this restaurant and all of that. So you won't even think that it will be her. Okay, you think of some of the other ladies like Laura that ventured into now clothing, opening her own clothing line business and all that. Yabo Joe has a shop where she sells clothes, jewelry, and things like that. You would think either Laura or Yabo Joe will venture into something like, and if that is the case, she's the one styling Yabo Joe and Yabo Joe's daughter, that's Tiana. And she also is the one styling Laura. So she's not threatened. She knows that they will not bring that to the show. Okay. But she didn't see Choma coming. And that was her biggest mistake. She underestimated Choma and all the ladies when it comes to fashion, making fashion statement on the show and all of that. So at the point where she noticed, because at the end of the day, these ladies are watching the show as we are watching the show also. Don't forget that. So, and at the same time, they go to Twitter, Instagram, they go to the blogs and all that to try to see what people are saying about them on the show and all of that. And some things that people say that doesn't really tally very well with them, they will try to debunk it and so on and so forth. Do you get? So that being said, when Tiana noticed that after a few episodes, people started talking about Choma's outfit. Choma was always overdressed. That's what a lot of people were stressing, but people loved it. A lot of people were in for that. That was when she started thinking to herself, this should be my storyline. the person delivering, the person giving us runway look, the person serving the best look at every given point should be me, the celebrity stylist, Tiana's Empire, Tony Lawani. So that was the problem. I don't think it was jealousy. It doesn't have anything to do with jealousy, but I think Choma in her own head too thinks that everybody's jealous of her. So Choma too thinks that it's jealousy, but Choma really didn't sit down to think that could it be that she's kind of threatened, seeing that I'm outdoing her in her own industry, in her own line. You know, you get. Choma just think it's a personal thing, like she's just jealous of me or whatever, whatsoever. But I don't think that's the case. So just know that this episode is going to be hot because this is just the sneak peek. They're just showing us where, okay, they also inserted a little clip of Caroline and Tiana. Because remember, on one of the episodes, Caroline has said that one of the reasons why her marriage ended was because of Tiana. Okay, that she was trying to protect Tiana. She was trying to Hello, Oyoyo, you're welcome. You're welcome. How are you doing? How are you? I jumped in here to quickly do a quick review as Madame was sleeping. And she just woke up now. Oh, good. So I said, let me jump in. And it was just the last minute. I just scheduled this thing stream to quickly jump in before she wakes up to do the review. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm almost rounding up in a bit. No, I saw I think they posted the short and this thing. So, but I've not seen this in the movie. Did you watch it? Are you going to review it? I think it's going to be interesting because Nse is very good. She's one actress that I really believe, and I think that's the one she was in now. This Nse Ekpe team. Are you serious? Oh, I was thinking the movie is going to be interesting. What they didn't use known stars or they had like mixed. Wow. You should do a review, please. Schedule a review because a lot of people are talking about it and it's new. So yes, if you watched it, schedule a review whenever you can and just review it. It's going to be interesting. Let us know what you think about it. Like, are you impressed? Are you not impressed? Comparing it to the glamour girls they did then, the old glamour girls they did in the 90s, right? Or 2000s, they did that movie. I think it was in the 90s, or in the 90s or early 2000s. They did that Glamour Girls. That Glamour Girls was a very nice movie. So I was expecting this one to be like up there, like when they did the Rattlesnake, right? What's his name? Ramsey Noah. Is it Ramsey Noah or Kenneth Okonkwo? I don't even remember these storylines. The movies were I think it was nice. The modern one they did. They have okay. They have known stars. I heard they did it in seasons, but Netflix said no. So the cut is too much. If Netflix says no, they should leave it and move to must it that na the thing with Nigeria. That na the thing with Nigeria. Must it be on Netflix? Eh? But then they pursue other companies too, because at the end of the day, na competition for the streets you get. Not only Netflix, they try to battle these other people out. So whoever try to, if Netflix no one agree, make them put it. You can imagine now after they did the cut now, the movie doesn't make sense. They shouldn't have done it that way. They shouldn't have at all. If Netflix will not accept it, they should have put it somewhere else. Like, go sign deal with another this in a beg. Then plenty where they stream movies, not only Netflix. Kai, that's disappointing. Too bad. Sharon nailed her part and Nse too, but borrowed culture is killing Nigeria. Really? What did they do? What did they what did they do? What did they include in the this one? Did they like where did they go to Dubai? Have they go America? Have where they go Asia? Oh yeah, give me gist, give me gist. Well, I beg, schedule live stream. Make I hear gist. The this in the review of the movie. Wow, that's serious. That. Oh really? Now only God go save our people. When they go learn say na to give that our own thing, na many people won't see. Wetin dey there again to see for the Western country people never see now. All the Hollywood movie, they never reach. Our people know they think sometimes, but I hope they will get there. You know, they will learn to adjust slowly. Okay. Okay, thank you for stopping by. I'm also rounding up. I want to keep it as short as possible. So people watching the replay will be able to just watch it when it's less than an hour. It's clickable. People see 1 hour, they're like, what? What's that? Anyways, I wanted to come in here and talk about Caroline, the birthday, and how people feel like she's lying about her age and the reunion. You know, I I wanted to ask you, do you people think that this host can handle these ladies? And who would have been, if not him? I'm thinking, who else? Who else would have been able to do this? Well, they cannot pick this other guy because he's doing Big Brother already, Ebuka. Well, Ebuka too is good at his job. Uti is also good, but where did Uti disappear to? I was laughing so much when the photo came. I saw the photo online when they circled his chair and they were asking, where is the host? Did he disappear when Tiana flew from her chair and wanted to slap the hell out of Choma when Choma said she was jealous? I feel like this reunion will be hot, but my prayer is they should not cut it the way they did with this with this first season, because if you notice, the ladies complain a whole lot. A whole lot of things were not shown, and for example, on that big mistake they made was not giving the ladies individual cameras. Do you get? They could get these small GoPro like cameras, or something, just a small Canon or Nikon or something, any of these small camera that they can just quickly turn on in their rooms in case, because I think the Real Housewives of, like, let's say Atlanta, Beverly Hills, name it, I think they have scenes where it seems like they filmed by themselves if the camera crew was not available. What we would have loved to see was that fight that night where Yabo was saying she wanted to beat the hell out of Caroline in the room. That is something that if they had given the ladies individual cameras, Choma would have been able to quickly set up the camera, and or any of the ladies that came into the room would have been able to, they would have captured that, and it would have been cool for the show. Like, we're not supporting that, but yeah. So leave a comment, leave your thoughts, let me know what you think in the comment section. Okay, let me know what your thoughts are. Did you think that, or do you think when watching the show that she was jealous of Choma? That's Sienna. If that's your thoughts, leave me a comment. Let's just have this conversation. And also the age thing. Do you think people should have stressed her about it? Do you think she's lying? Do you think Caroline Hutchings is lying that she's 35 when she's not? Do you think she's actually 46? Does she look it? And the photo she brought out, her mom looks very young too. And she's claiming her mom is in her 50s, so she cannot be in her late 40s or mid 40s. So leave your thoughts in the comment section, and let it be interactive. Let's discuss, and from here we'll know what we're going to discuss next, because the Real Housewife continues. Okay, we will keep talking about it, like the ladies hinted about the next episode. That's something we need to even chip in before we go. The ladies hinted about who is coming back for season 2 and all of that. So almost all of them have actually hinted. Laura was like, she's in. Yes, let's go. Yabo, Tiana, I think Tima also. I think at this point, the only person that we've not heard anything from concerning if she's returning for episode season two, let's say episode two, season two of the Real Housewives of Lagos is so I'm back. Welcome back. The only person we've not heard anything from is Caroline, and of which from if you remember the tweet that the very long tweet that we analyzed the last time that Iyabo Ojo posted, she's actually stated there that she was one of the persons that made Caroline to stay on the show because Caroline was complaining a whole lot. Allegedly, we don't know, we're not on the show with them, and that Caroline was complaining a whole lot. These are Iyabo Joe's words, and that the reunion is out. I thought it's coming out in July. I think they brought out the what is it called, a sneak peek. That's all I saw. The teaser. I saw the teaser of the show, but I don't know. I've not. Oh, really? I thought they said July, but I don't remember the date exactly in July when they said they're going to release it. But that's great. We need to watch it and review it because it is awesome. Yeah. So Iyabo had actually kind of given us the viewers the idea that Caroline wanted to stop long time ago, like she was no longer interested in everything that was going on. And for me, it was kind of surprising that she said that Caroline was not being only rude to them, the cast, she was also being very rude to like the producers and people on set and all of that, that people were actually getting frustrated and they were always trying to get her to talk to her. And sometimes when she tried to talk to her, she didn't want to talk and she was always throwing tantrums. So we do not know if she will return for season two, but I think that also would depend on the kind of contract that they've signed, right? If you've signed and agreed that you're going to cover for Saturday, then it's going to be a big battle of lawyers upon lawyers and court and all of that trying to get her out of the show because she already signed, and I believe they would have paid them already, or paid the ladies some part of their money. So at this point, we're not sure. So at first, I was asking you if it's. Oh, you were asking me if it's out. No, I think it's coming out July, but I don't remember the specific date right now. Let me see something. Wait, let me see if I can go to Showmax. If I can get there. This I know they posted the teaser. Let me see if it's there on their channel. Showmax on YouTube. Okay, let me try to get it. I hope I don't get. Okay, I have my volume down. Trying to see if they will show it. I'm trying to see if they will show when it is coming out. Let me see. No, they didn't say. But I think it will be on their Instagram. Yeah. I think it's going to be on their Instagram when they, but I know they said July. So from first week of July, we'll be sitting at the edge of our chair waiting of our seats like, Showmax, are you ready? Showmax, are you ready for us? That's what we're going to be doing. So yeah, to round this up, I would say the ladies did good. Well, for season two, I wish Showmax will bring in at least two more persons. Let them be eight, because at this point it's going somehow. And when we don't know if Caroline is coming back, so of course they will need someone to replace Caroline. I think they should bring very strong and hot-headed people. I do agree with some of the fans that are rooting for Toke Makinwa. I think, yes, Toke Makinwa, Tonto Dike would have been good too. We need such characters on the show, because if it's not fun, who wants to watch something that is not fun? You get. Okay, we will definitely find out. Yes, we will. Who wants to watch something that is not fun? The Real Housewife, the drama, the more drama, the better. That's why you give it to the women of Atlanta. These ladies are nailing it, okay? The shade of it all, the shade. Like, who leave the Real Housewives of Atlanta when it comes to shade? Mostly likes of Nini Leaks. Well, Chama is not. So yo, if we're analyzing it, that way, Choma is also Choma is also not a housewife. At least she was married before, so she and Caroline kind of fit in the same category. They are divorcees, like they've been married and they are divorced, but they've been married. Okay, so they've been there kind of. They've been a housewife. Okay, we're following that word. But Choma have not been married. Choma doesn't have kids. You get. So yeah, she's never been married before, no kids, nothing. So Choma doesn't even fit at all. But I think they're going for strong women with strong personalities and women that will give them drama. So that's why, even though there are a whole lot of people we can pick from, there are a whole lot of women, but we're looking for drama, those dramatic people that don't care. Like, did you hear Yabo? I'm going to beat you. Let us fight. Let us fight in the streets. You get a we need those kind of people. So when you think of those kind of people, the first two that comes to your mind, another one that fits is this Nkechi Blessing. That's another one that doesn't sugarcoat her words. She's ready to fight with even the mosquitoes that are flying in the that are flying in that are flying in the air. So yeah, let me see if I can drop link. Yeah, so Toke will really fit, and I think Toke looks well. We were also thinking that Laura looked like someone like that, but Laura came in serving us this whole I'm intimidated by these people. Nkechi doesn't fit at all. Why do you think Nkechi doesn't fit? Nkechi had a recent fake marriage that she proposed to herself, and she God forgive me, I'm not laughing though. They are celebrities. Like, the drama they serve to us is what we talk about. We don't go prying into their private life. So we're just analyzing what they've put out there. Okay. So Oyoyo, why do you feel that she doesn't fit? Because I think she really does. When she's dramatic, she does have a storyline. She's a talkative. She's she's a street, she's a street person like Yabo, like Yabo and Tiana, they're always serving us that street thing, and it's really cool. Okay, having you have like the likes of Choma and the rest that are giving us um to stream, that are giving us the posh. We need some local agberos too in the house, so I think Ikechi Blessing fits that. You're welcome, Oyoyo.
Thank you. Nkechi doesn't fit because if she comes in, it's going to bring down you know, the level they've placed housewives. Check out from Atlanta, New Jersey, New York, Dublin, even Dubai. They have Dubai housewives. So if you put her there, it's going to be more like a Yoruba film or a Yoruba drama. You understand? Because she will speak more Yoruba than she will speak English. She will act more like she's acting Yoruba movie, and that will not depict the class, the Bravo team.
Are you talking about Nkechi Blessing?
Yeah, Nkechi, yeah. Nkechi, is it on Nkechi Sunday? Blessing.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. No, no. Even if you check her Instagram, I've never really seen her dress, the way the housewives would dress and all of that. She doesn't wear brazier. She doesn't wear underwear, which is a good thing for housewife story. But you have to
Yeah.
still dress up and look the part. You understand?
But we have
She
likes
might
of
have,
Choma serving us the classy, shibi kind of. And we also have Tima. Tima kind of gives, although I like Tima because she's both ways. For me, Tima is kind of 50-50. She gives, if you talk about let's go posh, let's go, Tima can
yeah.
deliver. That's Miriam. Then if you say, okay, let's do the Aguero thing, Tima can also. Did you see how she jumped on that bus? What is on no, it was not a bus. On the what are these vehicles called? On the
Laura.
truck. On the truck when they went to
Okay. When they went to your boss place, yes.
No,
Yeah.
no, no. When they went to the mosque to distribute the
That's the
stuff for Tiana's,
apostate.
no, Tiana,
No,
it was
not Tiana.
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 It's
Tiana.
Tiana.
Yeah.
It's Tiana that her father is a Muslim. Her family is a Muslim. It's Tiana.
It's
It's
Tiana,
Tiana
yeah.
that, yeah, it's Tiana that went to the mosque
To the
to
mosque,
distribute
yeah.
those things. Do you see how she flew? Look how Laura was struggling. You see how she flew. Although they said Laura is pregnant, we don't know. She
We
didn't
don't know if
announce,
she's
but
still pregnant because look at Tiana. Tiana's belly is so big now from her Instagram videos. You understand?
it looks like Tiana is someone that has big belly because Tiana has big bones. You know, Tiana
No,
is
forget the big
chubby. She's
bones. It's
full.
artificial. The big bones is artificial. She did plastic surgery. She did not hide it.
No, no, not the butts. I mean big bones. Like she's
Okay,
big.
bones.
She's a big woman. Yes,
Yeah, that's not that shouldn't be the reason. This drama was acted over 4 months ago, right?
I think so.
And so by now, Laura's what is it
Stomach
called?
should have been
Should
big,
have
huh?
should have been big by now. Just
But you know, some people don't show. I don't know anywhere. I'm not. I didn't see any of her. You know,
I
her first
followed her two
pregnancy.
pregnancies. I followed her two pregnancies, and by
Oh,
the third one,
yeah,
the body gets bigger because she has gained some weight, so the belly
that's
supposed to
what they
come.
said.
If it was the first
True.
pregnancy, I can understand it's gonna be very small, but I'm not
Yeah,
seeing the pregnancy from. She's still trying to hide it in her videos. You can still see the bump,
but
but
I feel like what if she's wearing this their tight belts whenever she's taking like professional photos?
no, you can't do that to your child now. What for? Because you want to take a
Hmm.
picture.
Hmm.
Has
She's an influencer. Oh, yo. Did
forget
the
her
other one?
influencer.
Did the other influencer leave her child in the house to go party? That she got arrested. What to the US or the UK? Or what?
Forget her influencing. Forget her influencing. She's influencing Nigerian products, so that's
Yeah.
not the reason why she should go to the extreme. Anyway, that's my opinion. But I still see the baby bump, but it's so small because she doesn't wear those exercise fitness belts that she used to wear. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is that Tiana introduced the fact that she's pregnant at the very last episode. And
True.
if you see her in the real life, her baby bump is out there. But Laura started, I was pregnant from episode 1. And up till
Yeah.
now,
Till the last.
yeah, up till now, we don't know. When she said she's
True.
going through a process, she's so emotional, it's so personal. I said, did she lose the pregnancy? That was the first thing
Right
that
when she
came
was
to my
saying, yeah, because she was saying, yeah, she was saying it is personal. It's true. I hope not.
mind. I
Because
really
it
hope.
seemed like the filming of this stuff was stressful. I remember watching some of the, I don't know if it was the Real Housewife of Atlanta, one of those. They were interviewing her, and she was like, "It's very stressful. It is really stressful
Yeah, it is
filming."
stressful, especially when you
Yeah,
haven't acted before, when you're not an actress. You understand? It's stressful. For
right.
Iyabo,
For someone like, yes,
for Iyabo,
for
it's a
Laura, it's true.
walk in the park for Iyabo.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
and
yeah. For yeah, it
Caroline,
becomes kind of natural now for her.
yeah, Caroline also can add the part because she had the
Yeah,
experience before. But for
true.
Laura, Chioma, and Tony, is like Tony is just being herself.
But
That's the
they
most.
said Tony had a reality TV show before. I think it wasn't that popular. I heard it on this show. I didn't know about
Yeah, I
it.
think she was the one producing it.
Maybe that's why a lot of people didn't hear about it
Yeah, she
because it's
was the
not
one
easy.
producing it. But Tony came with her natural self. She acted herself. She was real.
You
Laura
think
was,
so?
yeah, she was at least
I think to an
80% real.
extent she was, but I think Tony presented herself from what we see in the show because we don't know them personal. So we're just talking. People that will watch replays. Yeah, you people are judging. We're not judging. We're talking about the show. We're not
Mm-hmm.
talking about their private and personal life.
Yeah.
I feel like Tony in real life might not be someone that if you do something to her, she will look and just keep quiet. But that's how she presented herself on the
You
show,
know
if you
one
remember.
thing, they have receipts on each other, she and Caroline, and she and
Yeah,
Laura. So they have
yeah,
receipts on each other. So they will try to package themselves not to come and expose
right.
themselves
Not
in
to
the
spill
drama.
too much,
You
because
understand? And
Caroline doesn't care and
even after
spoil.
all the packaging, you saw how she and
Yeah,
Caroline went on Twitter to embarrass themselves. You
true.
see? So there is a lot of cover up in that their drama, but I know it's all
Yeah,
scripted. They will just add
True.
in one or two things. Those things are not reality. There is no reality show anywhere.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Is scripted. People thinking that's how
And it
they
really looks
behave.
that way. For me, I think the most funniest was this their last episode.
Ah,
The
the
fight
last
between
episode.
Choma and Caroline was like it was forced. They
You know
were
what
forced
I'm
to
thinking?
fight.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
there was an episode before that one, but
they're
they cut
supposed
it
to.
off. There's supposed to be an episode because you can't just tell me from body, then
Because
you
there's no 11
collided.
now. It went from 10 to 12.
Yeah, people were body. The next thing they collided. We didn't know
Yeah.
the genesis of the collusion.
And it cannot just be because of that one night fight, although she's saying that it's because of the fight. Meanwhile, in Caroline's confessional, Caroline is saying it's because she spoke to her about her boyfriend. Of
Yeah.
which I do believe that storyline, because a lot of people don't like when you talk about their boyfriends, mostly in a bad way. They will just
Mm-hmm.
hate you.
Yeah, there's supposed to be an episode before that one. Maybe
Yeah.
Caroline said it's 13 episodes, so they showed us 12.
Laura confirmed it also when she did a radio interview. I don't remember what radio station in Nigeria she went to. I saw it on Instagram, and she said I have 13 or 14, but it ended 12.
It
So
ended
it's
12.
like
So
they
now
did something.
the reunion will be the 30. So they cut off the part that would have led us to their fights. Because if
Yeah,
you ask me, that their fight between Caroline and Choma is from 0 to 100. So there was something in
exactly, just
between.
like that. And who fights like that, really, in real life?
Just to tell you that
What kind of close
it's
friends fights like
acting.
that?
It's acting. And people will think it's their real life. Oh, anybody thinking like
True.
that, you're wasting your brain.
But in this their reunion that you saw the clip of the
I did a
reunion, right?
video on it now and it's doing well. It's
Ah,
already on
yeah.
500 something.
I want to ask you, do you think Tiana is jealous of Choma, or you think she's threatened?
Uh-uh. Tiana is not jealous of Choma. Oh. The only thing Tiana it could be because on the business side, why is it that Choma did not ask me to dress her? You get what I'm saying? Because she's not the one dressing Tiana, and Choma is known
Yeah,
with Vavavu. So Tiana would have loved to be the one dressed so that Choma can rep her clothing. You understand? But
exactly.
because she's not the one dressing Chioma, maybe transactionally she's like this bait. She would have been, that kind of thing would have been
Yeah,
me. She's not jealous of Tiana. She's
exactly.
comfortable in her skin. She's not jealous of what is there
Yeah,
to jealous Chioma. Is it the fact that
true. They
Chioma
are,
is
yeah, they're
already
all.
in her 30s and she doesn't have a husband that she's jealous in? Because Tiana is also
But I
she
think
has
it seems
money.
like Choma really believes that Tiana is jealous of her.
No, Tiana is not. Everybody
But
can.
for me, I was even thinking that Tiana is kind of threatened because she underestimated all of them, but then Choma came in with the best fashion, and Tiana would have loved to be the one that would be
Dressing
talked about
Chioma
as
is
the best dressed.
dresser, yeah.
Because that is her line, right? She's the celebrity stylist. So she would
Hmm.
love if all the blogs and everybody would have said, "Did you see what celebrity stylist delivered?" But Choma came in prepared
But you
for,
know one
and they
thing
didn't
with
expect it. Yeah.
Tiana's clothing lines, she doesn't just do the regular. You understand?
Yes.
She does the, will I say, bohemian kind, out of the way, something you can't fathom that people will wear. Those are the
Yeah.
extremes she's doing.
Yes.
So Chioma it would have been good if she styled Chioma, but Chioma stylist or whoever that is dressing her is actually 100% on point.
That
And
person is good. I said salute from the beginning of my video. I said
honestly,
good.
from the beginning, and
This is
that
good.
girl, you can never see her without makeup. So I'm thinking she might have been
Excellent.
not a very pretty girl for her to wear makeup all the time, because that's how you know somebody who has flaws on the face. You understand? When you can't
Oh,
let
that's what
anybody.
you I feel like Choma is coming in with, she wants to serve that Portia look. Because people are even saying it that she and Portia of the Real Housewife of Atlanta, right? Portia. Yeah,
Yeah.
Portia, the girlfriend of that Nigerian man Gwebadi. So yeah, I think that's what Choma came in with. That's why she didn't want to take off the makeup. Because sometimes when you wear makeup, you might look like some celebrity, and you see people doing the makeup more to look like that. Like some people, you see they want to look like Kim Kardashian, and they start
Yeah,
contouring and doing their face the
whatever
way
she wants,
Kim looks.
whoever she wants to look like, you understand. But my concern is, look at the pool fight, right?
Yes.
Everybody in the pool, they were all having their natural faces. But when the Chioma go to the ladies to coat her face, we didn't see
I
that
didn't
part.
notice. I thought she too, because Tiana threw them in the pool, if you remember.
Yeah,
Tiana pushed her with her shoes,
yeah,
her clothes, that she was laughing
uh-huh.
in her confessional that Tiana didn't give her space. She went in with her glasses, every sunglasses and everything.
Yeah. So when
I
did she
didn't
run
notice
back
that she
to
still had
freshen
makeup.
up?
Maybe she had this what is it called? This waterproof makeup that they use mostly for movies and all this, like all this
Yeah,
Hollywood.
even at that, the makeup was so fresh. See Miriam. Miriam's face was looking very, very beautiful. That's what we expect to see, the reality of life.
And
There's this
Tiana too
thing now,
showed her real face.
real face, yeah, but all of them, except
Yes.
Chioma. There's this thing growing up. My mother used to tell us a story about a
Yeah.
woman that you never catch that woman. If you come to her house 7 a.m., her face is made. 5 a.m., her face is made up. So one
Yeah.
time, my mother now asked the woman, "But wait, though, when do you wake up to paint your face like this? That I've never been to your house." Imagine my mother when she was still a young mother.
Yeah.
The woman now said, "My darling, that if I tell you the process, you will not understand. I take my bath at night and I make up before I go to bed. That even if I die tomorrow, my face will still be fresh. So whenever I
Wow.
see Chioma,
That she reminds me
I
of the
remember
lady.
the woman."
It is so funny. Like I was like, Choma, slow down a little bit because I was just waiting in the show. I was like, okay, let's see where they will show them when they wake up or something. Choma was never caught off guard.
I tell you, have you seen a person like that? I now said, is it that she's not naturally pretty? Because they've shown her before face and her surgery face. You understand? So she's done some work already. She has some work done on her body, her face, and all of that. But her
That's why
before
this
face,
person shaded her now. Did you see the Twitter post
no, I know
from
I've not been on
Caroline?
Twitter for some time.
Caroline shaded her. Said she
Caroline
should
is
after she did it.
Caroline
They
is
have a podcast. I don't know why the podcast is not popular. If you hear what they were saying on podcast,
ah
it was through that Fumi's channel I knew that there was a podcast. So I watched the one
wow,
that Fumi posted. Then I saw another one on Facebook. The
wow,
one that yes, the podcast that they did with Choma and Iyabo. Iyabo explained everything that happened that night that they didn't film. Iyabo explained from zero, and Choma was supporting. So when the podcast was released, Caroline heard it, and Caroline was fuming. So she went to Twitter and she was blasting Choma, telling Choma to relax her buttocks face.
wow.
Whew.
Caroline is a very vindictive person. She doesn't have a good heart.
You
Forget,
think so?
yeah, forget the fact that they acted. What she comes to say on Twitter will show you the real Caroline, the person of Caroline. The one in the drama is not what I'm judging with. You understand? I'm judging with her real
Yeah.
self, what she's writing, especially
Her
when she's
Twitter,
angry.
Instagram, and yeah.
Yeah, that's it shows a
Yes.
very vindictive person who doesn't let go, a person who can't even forgive. I didn't follow the Choma Basbos with them, but I saw the one with Tiana, and the things she said in those Twitter, I was like, no, 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 this girl is such a bitter
Yeah.
human being. She's way too bitter for me. That's just the way I looked at it.
Maybe she's feeling like they're ganging up against her.
For
But
what
even the way
now?
she threw those people under the bus, when I did that review, I don't know whether like episode 6 or 7 or even 5, the way she threw the producers, the everything, I was like, come on, that's not how it's done. Caroline, the show is still going. It's not even up to halfway. Already you started throwing producers and all these people under the bus. I was like, this person will not last on the show the way she's going. If she will keep spilling tea about them and all of that, no producers or owners of shows want to hear those
Yeah, I
kind of things
want
about
that kind of a
themselves. She
person.
said a
That's
lot on Twitter.
you see. So, and because maybe she says she's not paid now, that one we can't verify if she's paid or not. She says she's not paid, but I
She
don't
cannot
think
even lie about she's not paid, but she's there spending her own money. Who have you seen any business person that does business that way?
that's
It's
what
not
she
possible.
claimed down that she spent 30 million on her makeup
Yeah,
and
yeah. That's
dressing
just,
for a show that she doesn't
if you
get
spend
paid.
30 million, not be your clothes, not you go wear her later.
Honestly, I really want to see Laura Ikeji back because she felt, I was like, hey, so this girl with all her Instagram, she not even get confidence at all.
I hope that was just acting.
I
I
hope it
hope
was the
Laura
part
was
they
just
asked her
acting.
to act. I really hope
Yeah.
so. Because I haven't seen the Laura, you understand? So I want to
Yeah,
believe.
you're right. Instagram Laura, everybody was expecting something, but I think she's the only one that really understands what this, like what she wants to get from the show. Because the way she even said it, that she will enjoy all the process of this, that she's in one of the biggest show in Africa. Let's
Mm-hmm.
see what's gonna happen in season 2.
Yeah, I
So
know
she has
she's
already
definitely
showed
coming
interest.
back.
Yeah, that she's coming back. The only person that have not really showed, that have not said anything that hints if she's coming is the madam we're talking about now, Caroline. Yeah.
I don't think that one is coming back, oh, because of her
But doesn't it
bitterness.
depend on the type of contract you've signed?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. They can cancel your contract now. They can terminate.
But you remember the war between
Nini.
yes, Nini and Andy and the, is it Bravo, people that own that show? Yeah,
Yeah, but you need to know that Nini has been out before and then she
yeah, and
came
came
back.
back.
Uh-huh. So
And
if she can,
Nini was an OG. You get?
yes, now so she has more leverage over the likes of our Nigerian own. This is their first season. They've not even started. In fact, they are just
Yeah,
about scratching the bottom part. But Nini was a movement, if I'll put it that way. I remember when I was doing my master's, that for the first year I came to the US, she came
yeah.
to my school to give speech. Come and see all the black kids in the school and young girls. They were going for the show. I said, I bet make her leave now. Still they do high undergraduate show. I don't pass that level. So she was a force in Atlanta and then a
Yes,
force nationwide. And so she has some leverage. She can negotiate better. And the first time they kicked her out, she claimed that she was the one that said she wasn't returning. But you know now, when your money
which was
start,
not true.
when your bank account starts showing you red, you have to go back.
Abi, you go know where you go wrong go.
You have to go back by force.
It's
So
true.
I really look forward to the reunion because I want to really sit down and watch that. You know, my mind is telling me to show the whole video, but if you show the whole video, you're not gonna get paid. So
You mean the reunion?
yes,
Hmm. These people that now that this one has ended, I feel like now they will even buckle up more before they start season 2.
is it buckle up
They
with
will
this
try to, as
to
in they will
start?
try to make sure that they protect the content a lot, so people
I
will only go
think
and watch it from
so.
them.
I think
Yeah,
so.
so
I
it's
think
better to
so.
just talk or flash at most
Ah,
if you want to, just few
maybe
seconds
if we are doing the
between.
review, if we'll just bring a phone and show it. I don't know if that
Yeah,
one is
maybe that way.
permitted.
Yeah, that maybe that way they won't be able to give a strike, and also be like talking over it, so you can
Yeah.
make it your own. Yeah,
Hmm.
true.
Anyway, now there we die, you.
As in this YouTube, easy.
Now there we die, you. Honestly.
As in but all the ladies, they really, really did an awesome job. They knew what they were supposed to do on the show, and they delivered.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
one thing and I hope if they are bringing more people, the people will not disappoint. But you said that in Nkechi Blessing is a no
Ah
no.
no,
So
she's not a
who do you
fit.
have in mind? Like if you just suggest like someone.
Remember Atlanta's housewife. You remember Malo?
Yes,
Malo was
yes,
ghetto
Malo
ghetto.
Hampton. I don't know.
Yeah, she was ghetto ghetto, but she's a polished ghetto. You understand? Malo can dress on Gucci and come out and represent as if
Yeah.
she has a PhD. You get what I'm saying?
But
But
she can get a stylist now. Because I believe all the ladies they do have on the Real Housewives. So if
it's
Nkechi cannot
only
dress, she needs to get Tiana to style her, or what's the other guy? That's this other guy that styled Jerry,
Jerry Swazlachi. I
Swanky
mean what?
Jerry.
Uh, but
That yeah,
does she have the money to foot the bill? I know their costume. They pay them for costume, you understand, because it's
yeah.
part of the deal. But Chioma will put her own money on top of what was paid to
What
make
the
sure
yeah.
she gets something. And
But it seems like
my
Nkechi
daughter said,
has things going for her too. According to her, you remember she was fighting with that her fake husband, the
I fake
husband that.
husband. Nkechi has things going. See, the way I see that lady, she's better in what she's doing. Acting Yoruba movie. She's perfect there. Honestly. If she I would love to see Tokema Kinwa come. You
Okay.
understand? But I'm
Yeah.
not sure Toke is coming because she is the one that did their hosting for them when they were trying to premiere the movie. So I'm not sure she's part
Ah,
of it.
ah.
But it will be a very good idea if they can bring her in. She's not an
Yeah.
actress, so bring people
Yeah.
that are raw, people that are naive to acting, so you see the best in them, kind
Yeah.
of. But that okay, I hope
What
she's
about
there.
Tonto Dike if she was not contesting for governorship?
Tonto Dike would have been more like it, but they will go there and start doing gossip and start doing ganging. I belong like what
But
Chioma.
they're doing gang already. It's not the gang
Yeah,
they're doing that has
that's why
fired now.
I want them to bring different
Caroline
people.
and Choma.
Choma and Caroline. So they are going to separate that.
Wow.
Choma, Caroline, we are doing ganging. Then trying to get all of them gang up against Laura. I mean, it doesn't make it interesting. It doesn't make it interesting. So they should bring people that will not have paddy in the show so that they can show us their real self. You know, Nkechi Blessing, Blessing CEO would have even been better than Nkechi Blessing if they can bring Blessing CEO. Blessing CEO represents, the face, the drama. Also, she has a lot of drama. She will now come and tell us the school or college or university that gave her certification for her.
That's true. I didn't even think about Blessing. That's another dramatic person that gives it bass goes when they come. That's true. Blessing CEO is perfect too. But Blessing
Honestly.
CEO too is another one that doesn't really know how to dress.
Hey, no, but you know what? If you put anything on her, it will fit. You get what I'm saying? Even if you put okreka on her body, it will fit. She doesn't know how. So what they need to do is to get her a stylist. But this other lady that doesn't wear panties, she doesn't wear brazier. So it's more difficult to dress when you want to wear those kind of outfits. She's kind of a person that wears her loose blouses and all of that and walk freely. Then you come and start wearing all those fake westernized clothes. She don't go green. It will not work for. It will not
Eh,
work
really,
for
who
her.
wants to rent their clothes to somebody that will not wear underwears or
That's the
anything?
thing now.
Yeah, carry your bekus rub for the clothes finish,
For
go
the
give you
clothes, and then
again.
you go and return. You see, that's the thing. That's the thing. Because people think those things are their personal outfit. Oh boy, they are not. Oh. They're not. Is wear and return. That's what they do. Can you believe my little girl was looking at my last video? She will go. She's gone to watch my reunion more than 3 times. You know the what she will just fast forward it to Chioma. I like this one.
Really?
That's all she wants to see. That Chioma's part where Chioma was dressing like Cinderella and all of that. She fast
Yes.
forward it. She doesn't want to see any other person.
Wow.
Mommy, this
Choma
one is
really
my.
impressed a lot of
Hi,
people. And these
Chioma
other photos
dressed.
that came out on Facebook, people were posting. Because I just searched the Real Housewife of Lagos and I follow on Facebook also just to catch up. That's
Uh,
where I saw the podcast. I was like, wow,
yeah, the girl
Choma really,
represented.
the person is extremely good. The stylist,
I really like the fact that she represented so well, and I like the part Tiana played to Iyabo. I really don't understand what Iyabo is doing. She's their godmother or their fairy mother. That part,
Iyabo is forming grandma. I don't understand
grandma,
no
as
vexation.
if
Iyabo
that she
just
old
tried
past
to
all of them.
gang. Even more than Choma. People are saying Choma wanted to form a gang. Yeah, Choma loved the gang thing, but Iyabo even wanted that gang thing more. And she really, really wanted to, you know, glue to those two that were glued together already. So that's why when Caroline lambasted her, I said, good for you. Now you throw your body, put inside where nobody call you go. You
You
understand?
see, mm-hmm.
That's why.
You see. They shouldn't be doing ganging. They did that in Atlanta Real Housewife. Nini Legs, she has a team. This other person, they have teams. I said they should forget those things and give us some action. Let's watch.
The show is really interesting. I hope they will bring also basketball wives to someday. Let's see the people that will be on that one.
Nigeria,
Yeah.
do they have a strong basketball team?
And they have here and there,
No,
but
no,
who
no.
knows?
They have those people playing overseas. When they want to represent, they ask them to come. They don't have a strong. Who is it when you're living in Omushi or Oshodi, you come and be doing basketball
They
wife?
do. Oh.
Ah,
They
no.
do. They do. They have basketball, this, but they are not. People really don't know so much
They are not rich. They are not
about
influential. So they
yeah,
can't pull
because there's
them.
no money now. No, the government know they put money there. Not when you put money for the game, now they go
No,
make money. But
everything is not
we get
government. That's
basketballers.
just the thing. Everything is not government. That's the problem with our country,
But who wants to
where
be money now?
everything is centralized. No, sports should be privatized. That's why they make money, so much money in the US. NFL, the American football is
Yeah.
completely a private institution. Basket
Ah,
NBA is private. Government has no business with all of those. So it's just that you have to still maintain the rules and the regulation, follow the law. They
yeah.
shouldn't be. If Nigeria is gonna work, they will privatize all these things. You find out
But
that
that's where the wealthy people come in now. All these people they throw money for Instagram anyway. They don't know where to put their money. Talent they Nigeria.
talent they there. They
Ah,
don't want. They
talent,
don't want
talent they
to.
there. I
They
used to
don't
go and
want to
watch them. Like if you
groom.
see them, all of them be like Iroko tree. If you see Nigerian basketballers,
You know those ones you see when they are playing international. They don't. They are not in Nigeria. They play
yeah, those ones are
overseas.
mostly from different. Yeah, they play in different
They
countries
play
and
overseas. You
all of
understand?
that.
And then they will
But
now
they won't
gather.
even use the ones that are home. It's not as if we don't have, but they won't use
Okay,
them
the
because
ones
they
that are home, have you
don't
gone
care.
to Lagos Stadium to see them practice? Most of them live in Surulere, some in Ikeja, some in Mushi. You can't use those kind of areas to do basketball wife show on Bravo Network. No, now it has to be posh
No,
area.
no, but what about these Real Housewives? The ladies, where did they use?
The ladies, they live in
They
Lekki,
will
almost
stream.
all of
They
them.
will. They will film. They can fake it now. Go
Ah,
to one
no,
of
no,
these
no, no,
islands or
no,
something.
no,
Find
no.
all these nice beaches and whatever in Lagos and different states. Go to
Ah,
Ranch and film.
You're
Go
you're
here.
you're
Go.
asking impossible. Do you think those basketballers in Nigeria that they're even feeding well talk more of having posh cars and talk more of no, they can't even make it. They can't. The only thing they can tell me, if they want to, they can do like Linda Ikeji started, but it didn't work for her. She did Real Housewives, Nigerian Housewives in Houston, Nigerian Housewives. I think she did 2 cities of Nigerians that were ready to do housewife thing and show their homes, their class, their posh, their cars. That's the way. If you want to get them, those living overseas, is basically the name, the Real Housewives of Lagos. The one I'm thinking they're gonna do next is the Real Housewives of Abuja. Will be another episode or another franchise. So if they do Real Housewives of Abuja, that would be fantastic because they will now have the infusion of the houses, you understand, into the drama. And then the Real Housewives of River
But
State.
how many how many people are living in Abuja now? Celebrities that want to be in the Real Housewife? Because all those Muslim women, they never allow them. That's it, even if they want to.
No, no, some of them can feature. There are already some polished one that they might not be Muslim, but they may be Christians, you understand, and they still dress like their normal attire. Some of them, all those big rich men's Hausa people, some of them can do it. They won't show you when they are doing their do, you understand? But they will show you their flamboyant lifestyle, going for like Buhari's daughter's wedding. Those are the parts they will show you. And that's what the Real Housewife is looking for. The franchise is looking for where to make money. So Abuja will be an ideal one. And if they're gonna go to Port Harcourt, that's when you see some of our ladies that are married to white, you understand, will now come into the place so that it will be completely mixed.
I beg, leave Port Harcourt. Anything where they carry Niger Delta, leave those people alone.
Ah, no,
If
it
they
will
want
be
to keep us,
fun.
break your head there. I mean, when they man, I mean, they talk to like that. I mean, leave those people alone. If they buy a real housewife of Port Harcourt or a real housewife of Warri, real
No,
housewife
no, they
of
can't do Real
Bini.
Housewife for worry. You bring the
Sometimes.
franchise down. The Agboro lifestyle will kill the franchise immediately. Okay, look at it now. If they had wanted the whole Nigeria to watch this, they would have put it in DSTV. But they wanted a few class of people to watch it, those that can afford to download or pay extra, you understand, to have Showmax. That's why most Nigerians, they don't even know what we are
I
talking
think
about.
it's just a business strategy because are they not almost the same thing? The Showmax and DSTV.
Yeah, but Showmax could be a franchise coming to Africa through America because they have Showmax here.
But
So
when I got that strike from DSTV concerning their program, and I was checking, they said it's owned by the same. Both of them are owned. DSTV and Showmax is owned by the same company.
yeah, it will be because like now, if I buy a franchise from Bravo to bring it to Africa, because I already have a network. DSTV already had the network.
Yeah.
They have the network. They now did Showmax franchise to Nigeria, to Africa, so that they can do Real Housewives. You understand? So
Yeah.
maybe the agreement is initially for them to showcase it in Showmax to see how well Showmax will be established in Africa. Then if that one scales through, they will now maybe push it. Is that they push it to Netflix or they push it to DSTV so that people can watch? It's still going to make them money even after this particular one. So they're still going to make money from it. It was an interesting show. Honestly, the ladies did not disappoint. I give them 100% for whatever character or role they played. It was amazing. They did not disappoint
True.
at all. Anybody
True.
that will say Real House of Atlanta, then the Real House of Lagos is rubbish, is complete lie. The
Yeah.
Real Housewives of Lagos matched the franchise. They
They,
matched.
yes.
Ah,
Yes.
the only
I
place
I wish they had put it on DSTV so some of those African American reactors on
we'll
this thing, because
see.
I remember Kempire was asking on his live stream, how do we get to watch it? Because I think he wanted to review it, but
Yeah.
yeah, but he was saying it that anybody knows how we can get to watch it. Like you have to go download the app and all of that.
You can download the
If they
app
had
from
put
the
it on
US.
DSTV or something, those people review it, it would have given them even more. You get like
If
more of their people would have
you're
been
saying
interested to watch,
DSTV,
and then
if they had made the Showmax Niger available on Apple Store, it will be
right,
global. Everybody will watch. Like me,
everybody
I
could be
tried to
able to
download it
download.
three
That's
times.
true.
They'll tell you it's not available in my region. So
Ah,
yeah, I wasn't watching it from Showmax because I don't
yeah,
have access to it.
we get our way.
We get our
Who
way as
don't
we dey
way
watch
they
and they
know.
go. We won't make we call the name here so that they go and look for those channels and strike
No
them.
be
No,
smart thing. Ah, that people they code am.
uh, we they protect our source and we are journalists too. We don't
Of
give our
course,
information.
no be smart guy journalist will be. YouTube don't make us journalists.
Oh
As you don't
boy.
know to Kemi Olunloyo.
Ah, we
I
are
am an
Kemi, Kemi
investigative journalist.
investigating. We are YouTube journalists.
Everybody get title. Let's see or get your own.
They there now. They there. Make they call yourself fitness
As in,
expert.
not be smart,
Fitness expert. That's how you want to. My name is Mel. I am a fitness expert.
Abio.
I started a professional fitness expert. Then your time to go begin go.
As in,
It was really a good drama.
it was.
They acted so well.
Yeah.
The only
And
place that
I
I
was just
felt
thinking, the first time they released the flyer, the poster, I was looking at the ladies, I was like, wow, what are we going to expect? Like
from these
I
people,
couldn't connect them, like, but when it started and I saw how they are kind of connected, the drama, I was like, okay, this will be good.
it
Yeah.
was really a good. The only
Yeah.
place I felt short was when Laura did not know how to whether to eat with cutleries or whether to eat with her hand or what did me that thing she displayed in Miriam's house. It was way too over. I say this girl, she's still living in Munshi while she's living in Banana Island. Why?
Sometimes I feel like some of those things she did them on purpose just so she could be talked about on, you know.
No, no,
on
no,
social
no, no.
media,
She
so
did
more
not.
people will get to see her.
She did not. Do you know she
Bring more
recently
traffic to
said
her channels.
she recently said that she has never eaten burger in her life.
Oh,
So
yeah, but they
the
have, don't we have burger this in shops there? I don't know what they
yeah,
call
no, she says
the
she
one
has never. It has never been anything of
McDonald's and
craving for
all of
her.
that. I don't know. They might have in Lagos.
They have a was a KFC in Nigeria.
KFC.
Uh,
Yeah, I know. I know they have it in Abuja because I saw it in Abuja, but I
mm.
don't know. How can
But
you say she has not burger that
that's
is
so she's
everywhere?
not
Even Mr. Biggs and all
adventurous.
those places, you will find burger. What is she saying?
She's not
That girl not well.
adventurous. No, no, no. There are people that have not eaten burger. You understand? She's not adventurous with food. But for the
Yeah,
fact that you're into lifestyle, you have to try certain things. Even if you don't
yes,
know it, you don't just come here and embarrass yourself that you don't know it. You say, "Wow, this looks good. It might look it looks delicious." You understand? And then there is a way you taste it. If it's not something you like, you just quickly pass. But this one, she
yeah.
said, "I mean, how do you eat this thing? Is it with knife or with fork or with what?" Didn't you see Yaba on the table? Didn't even know how to start eating the food. But Yaba was packaging herself. Then Laura came there.
Oh, when they were using the chopsticks, eh?
Eh, so Laura came there to embarrass herself. But it's all good. It's a learning call for her. I guess what rewatching it or hearing people's comments, because people are still saying why didn't she give us the Laura we know? So maybe in her
Well, it's
episode
good that we
two
saw her from this
angle, right?
angle. Yes,
Yeah.
it's also good because it will be like regular thing. Like she would have presented her Instagram personality, like, okay, this is Laura we know. But now everybody's shocked. She's talked about more than, I think she's even the most talked about
She's the most talked
among all
about.
the ladies. Yes. So
That's
I
why I know
believe
she's
that's also
coming back.
brought some growth to her channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Go and take the scooter. Let me round up.
Mommy's playmate.
All the time. She just follows me up and down.
Yes, now.
Okay, we'll be talking for 1 hour plus.
Yeah. But do you know
Yeah,
that she's trying? I mean your daughter. She's trying because it's not easy to be the only little person in the house.
right?
Yeah. It's not easy. I know my two girls, sometimes Daniela is behaving like a big girl now, but the other one still wants to play, and Didi will not want to play. So the next thing I'll say, just go outside, and then her friends will start coming. I have a neighbor that the big sister is 13, so she's a teenager now. She doesn't want to play with her 8-year-old sister. So that one comes to my house to look for Lexi, because it's difficult for them to just be idle, especially during holidays, a whole day without doing anything. So your baby is really trying. Make sure sometimes you get on the floor and roll on the floor, play with her and all of that.
Well, that one we do that a lot. The father comes
Mm-hmm.
in and was like, yeah, yeah, now play like a child. As if I don't play like a child, now, who will play with her? She's alone here. And we
Yeah,
sit, we roll, we go with the cars, competition, races. She loves it. You will hear her laughing. You could hear her from the road
you see.
when we play with cars because she loves all these cars and all of that. Dolls,
Mm-hmm.
not much. Cars, she's interested. So we will play
That's good.
competition. Who's racing more with those small, cars that you push and they go with the wheels, and
Yes,
yeah, she
that's
likes
good.
it. She's like, yay! Yes, yay! I said, what are you? I'm strong. Oh, what they call you? That car, that guy that is racing. I said, which one are you now?
That's really good. At least something is keeping her mind busy.
Oh God.
That's really good.
Oh, Yo, thank you very much for joining me.
Yeah.
Immediately, I was even surprised that she slept, but because I had a hair appointment, but the person came and then last minute cancelled. I was already
Okay.
prepping. Yeah, the hair. So she woke up early. Normally she wakes
Okay.
up late, but because I
Okay.
woke up early to go prepare to do someone's hair, then she woke up. So by the time she came down, her grandmother took her and they were moving around, 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 around. Went to the bank to do bills and all of that. That they came back, she was tired.
Uh-huh.
I took her upstairs. She was playing a bit here, and then she went to sleep.
That's good. That's good.
I was surprised when she like turned. I said, "What? You sleep too in the afternoon?" She normally will sleep by evening.
You
Six,
see?
7, that's when she would go and sleep and then stay awake.
Oh yeah.
So when she slept, I was like, oh, okay. Let me rush in now. So I just scheduled this to be 5 minutes timing. That's what I scheduled this one with. I just check the time for something. Check. Yeah,
You
bless you.
you did amazing doing this. At least it will keep you busy and keep the
Yeah.
WH going,
Right.
and
I
before you
hope
know it.
that WH is a disaster. It seems like YouTube, they keep buckling up and it gets even more difficult to get. Like you're pushing, it's not just moving.
Yeah, I think it's because it's already 12 months. That's why it's becoming
Yeah.
very difficult.
I
Honestly.
will not, as in, I will not advise anybody to, if you just start, just make sure
Meet
you
all the
push it.
requirements immediately.
I'm telling you,
Even if you're
before
going
you
to
hit
be
that
idle.
12 months.
Yeah.
Because at the end of this, I feel like even if you won't rush the, the numbers, go with the hours.
Right?
Because if you get the right content, people will subscribe. But how many times people going to watch the full video to give you that full 4K watch hour?
It's
That's the
true.
thing.
You know the
Yeah.
one I told you I was doing a premiere? It was for my
Yeah.
new channel. So
Ah,
the new channel, I don't bring it out. You understand?
okay.
It's already having thousands in views, but the
Yeah.
sub is slowly growing, slowly,
Growing.
very slow. So you have a point there. I know of
Yeah.
someone, she has already attained the 4,000 watch hour, but she's still on 300 subscribers.
Ah. And now
So,
is the time for the person to start buckling up now.
uh, so I told her that
Putting
she
those type
should
of
do.
content that, because I feel like some people subscribe just because they love the person you're talking about. Because
But
imagine how people
most of
grew with that Johnny Depp story.
ha, that Johnny Depp, I didn't know about it on time.
And
That
that
was
me too. I did. I was like, people that 200 million subscribers on the channel. I was looking at this person's channel like, I say, oh crap, now you get this Johnny Depp. Now
hmm
you Johnny Depp play for pass for this whitey. Two.
honestly. The person makes so much money from, and the trial lasted for
Yes,
a
they know
while.
a lot.
Mm.
A lot.
So we just have to keep our ears on the ground and see what is coming up
Right? To
and
get
know
all the
which one to
news.
jump
Because you don't
into.
even know which one you will run that will pick up and
Look at
yeah.
this gin and juice I'm doing. I
Yeah.
finally posted that my video that I told you I wanted to delete. Thank you
Yeah.
for encouraging me to post it because it's so old. It's over a week. But I finally posted it. The story is old now because they have another two videos from those people, which
Ah,
I'm
okay.
yet to
Watch.
react on. But their story has a
Yeah.
diversity that will pay you more
Yeah.
than our people's story. So they have higher CPM
Yes,
and
which one?
is
Yeah.
moving. It's moving. So I think yeah,
Yeah, to
you can
just keep,
try
yeah.
them too.
They are long. They are up. When after we finished talking, I went and I checked. I was like, who go sit down? Which time I get to take listen this thing now for 1 hour?
When you're
With this
washing your
thinking when I get
dishes or when
when
you're
they shout.
uh,
Ah, now wow. The
if you're
video is
doing
long. I wish it
dishes.
was a short video so I could listen and just write point and then analyze. Ah,
Yeah, the one I
1 hour.
stopped watching, I think I was in 50 something minutes. I
Yeah.
stopped. I've not completed it up till now because, boy, I have other things to do. You
Yeah,
know.
it's man, the video is long. I
So
was like, now
I will
wow.
try and complete it today. If I can sit down to do video today, fine. If I can't, it will be tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
I'll
Yeah.
still put out the video, no matter how late it is. I'll be putting it out there to
Yeah.
keep that
Because you don't know,
audience.
yeah. Something will just happen about them that people will start typing their names, and before you know, that video will start picking up again. That's one thing
Yeah,
with certain
that
stories.
video
Yeah.
made over 40,000 or thereabouts, 40,000 views.
Wow.
Uh,
Wow.
on
Wow.
two of her videos. So she really got them.
Ah, we really need to just position it. Hear all the
Yeah,
stuff news when they are fresh.
absolutely. Let
But
me leave you
sometimes even
to
when
it.
you hear it, you're so busy that you just be looking at your phone like, when am I going to pick up my phone and prepare this story? And there's no time.
Yeah, let me leave you to attend to Princess, okay? You have a beautiful day.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm also going to round up
All
and
right.
attend to this madam that is here. We share the time. Okay, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, Oyoyo. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you for hosting with me today. So yeah, I know a lot of people will not watch up to this end, but those of you that might just want to play the whole video while you're doing something in the house just to hear everything we're talking about, we were discussing about the Real Housewives of Lagos. Okay, they just rounded up their season 1. We're eagerly waiting for season 2, and before season 2, we're waiting for the reunion. Okay, so join us as we wait together for the reunion of the Real Housewives of Lagos, and I tell you, you will not be disappointed. It is fire, just as they did not disappoint in the show from the first episode to episode 12. Same thing you should be expecting. There is drama. The ladies are serving it hot. So keep a date with us, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you always know when we upload a new video. Even if you miss the live stream, you'll be able to come back to the channel and watch all the videos about the Real Housewives. We have them on the playlist, and you can click on the playlist and watch all the videos so you catch up. Thank you all so very much. Bye. My little one is making so much noise. Bye.